The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Thursday, November 13th on the Sports Gambler Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is hooking up new customers. Yes, play $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that, and remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode 4, Thursday, November 13th. Hey, how are you? YouTube.com/the college experience. Jump on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. Sorry I wasn't on the show last night. My heart was there. And honestly, I think the show might have helped me some. Not that I had a bad night, but I'm just saying, I like talking it through. It's kind of like therapy. I mean, I've never been to therapy, but I mean, based on what I see in movies and all that other bullshit on TV, it's our version of therapy where we talk it out. You know, what happened to you when you were a child? I tell you, goddamn, Lemoyne happened to me.
We bounce ideas off each other,
yeah.
and we need some pushes sometimes to get
there
us
we
to
go.
or something.
There, exactly. Go the distance. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to. That's fair. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Don D. That's how to pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Sir, it's 2:15 in the morning. What are you doing talking hoops? I love this shit. I miss the West Coast time zone, though. Not because of my sleep schedule. I got to watch the games a little more. Doing the football show, the games are fucking on. And I felt like over there I could balance it a little bit better. Things to think about when you're thinking about your whole life. Do you want to watch the North Texas Oregon State game? Do you want to be talking to idiots? Myself included. I am joined by my co-host. He's looking like goddamn Wesley Snipes and Blade right now. Look, give it up. He is the host of the College Football Experience as well. We just dropped an episode dropping all of our Week 12 picks there. Check it out. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, another monster night, and there's a game on the schedule tomorrow that has got my eye rolling, baby. Let's go, baby.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
We are also joined by third man in the booth. This guy is always serving high heat over on the College Baseball Experience, which he hosts, and he also every Friday night slap shot to your goddamn bank account with the College Hockey Experience. If you're real swift, you know how to find that one. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
What's going on, fellas? Dusted off the old college baseball cobwebs. Doing some preseason work early this year. That way I don't have to be, up against the deadline in February come this year. So
there you go.
Light or TMZ slate. We still had 40 games and 7-6-1 for me. So not great, not bad. Still positive.
There we go. I mean, I see. This is part of the shittiness of like getting done with the show, and then I was like, okay, I went 6-6, but I did hit a plus 1100 money line money line play, not parlay. We'll talk about that in a minute. I mean, some of these ones, this is how you miss the show. Sometimes we're like, I was on the edge on a couple, and that I didn't go with that. In hindsight, well, I guess some of those went wrong too, but Still, I feel like I would have had a little bit better night being on the fucking show. Mac, how'd you do, buddy?
I went 17-9. I don't know what the fuck everybody's talking about. I literally tweet out my graphic.
Everybody. Who's everybody? What is everybody talking
I don't
about?
know. I get people saying, "Oh, your picks suck." I go 17-9.
They're just fucking idiots, dude.
23-13 the night before. It's 40-22 the last two nights.
Don't worry about these fucking
9 out of
idiots.
10 winning days, and let me tell you, go take Pitt tomorrow. Good luck.
Let me tell you something about success. All right, as I record in my garage. But let me tell you something about success. You could find anything. You know, you could pull out whatever you think that, like what? I don't know. Terminator 2 or some shit. Die Hard, whatever the fuck. Classic, a fucking James Brown record. I don't know. And you could just go look online and you'll just see tons of hate online. And it's like, this shit made $500 million. But idiots talk. You know what I mean? Idiots complain about their life. They're sitting there in their fucking remember that time?
If there wasn't a picks page, I would be a little more quiet. There's literally a picks page that I tweet out the graphic as soon as this fucking show's over. The proof is in the pudding, motherfuckers. You're watching me, just like Colby said. Success brings the haters. Bring it on.
It does. It really does, dude. It does. You know what I mean? It really does. But hey, keep talking because someone just gave us $50. Someone gave us $10. God damn it. Keep talking, Blade. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Where's that guy that hates my shades? That fucking soft ass quieted down real quick. Soft ass bitch.
Coming for you.
Appreciate the
shades
love,
on because my future looks bright. All right. Yeah. What's up,
Sullivan and Sabian? We appreciate the love a ton.
We do appreciate that. Thank you. $60 going to the fund. That's the type of good people we want to hang around. All right.
The Vegas lodging fund. For
Look, I mean, light slate tomorrow, but let's get into to recapping some of these games here because I didn't get the problem with my Wednesdays is I do 6 hours of football.
I'm there with you, brother.
So I got the games on here, but would I say, like, if I was to go hang out with NC Nick, I'd be like, yeah, I did watch the game technically, but not really.
Yeah.
So let's jump in.
A lot. I'd throw on as many games as I can, and then I'll get lost in my phone scrolling Twitter and looking at all the tweets, or I'll get sucked into one or two games. Like I was talking about yesterday when there were 60 games, I was watching 2 games during the gigantic 7:00 slate because my 2 fucking teams wanted to get involved in shit fests that almost costed them all off. So yeah, it happens where you don't get to really digest everything that's on your screen.
Oh, and I wanted to hop on the show to talk shit about how fire I was the day prior, by the way.
I gave you your flowers.
Yeah, we gave you your
I was sitting over here. I was tap dancing all through the fucking house. Tom Cruise Risky Business just running around.
I got you, man. I had you.
So I'm saying my dog was like, what the fuck's happening? Why you give me so many treats? I was like, fuck it. Go for them all. I got 3 dogs. I'm just throwing them shit. Found some old hamburger in the fridge. Fuck it. Take it. Here's some treats. Have a good old time. Shit your brains out later. I don't care. Another $10. God damn it. We just need to keep talking.
Sabian again. That's 20 from him. He goes shout out to Will Wade for keeping his starters in until 1 minute left. Yeah, Mac.
Kurt Signetti, baby.
Yeah. And NC Nick did text me that VCU's there Monday. We should go to the game. So I might be in the building for a Pussy Pack basketball game.
There we go.
Monday. So stay tuned. Yeah, let's get into this. The slides here. What do we got here? I know
next Monday.
On...
That's a wonderful game to attend. That's not a great slate. I just skipped over to it.
It's only like 3 days away.
Yeah, there's 25 games, and that's like the biggest game of the night.
Let's go. And I don't want to watch that Monday Night Football shit. So that's sold, NC Nick. If you're listening to this, Binghamton was at Georgetown, and I gotta be honest. I almost bet this game on Georgetown's behalf. Thank God I didn't. But Georgetown 83, Binghamton 70. I did not listen to your guys' show last night, so my apologies. What'd you guys do here?
Yeah, the jackasses don't give me credit for blocking up Binghamton on the show last night. Fade Georgetown off the Maryland win. That was too big a number. They never covered. I think they got it to 22 or 23 at one point, but Binghamton came to play. I think they were down like 7 or 8 at half. Georgetown's good, but this was a sleepy spot.
Yeah. I got a little bit of eyes on this. Bieniek, did you get eyes on this?
No, I did not. But my pick was actually on Georgetown. So
There's
got
Clark.
that one wrong.
Yeah, I got it wrong too.
Slip walk.
Look, to St. George in the chat, I always try to tell people this. Look, if you're parlaying all these, you're fucking you're jumping the gun. No, you like, I mean, do I stupidly throw parlays out there often and do them? Yes, probably more than I actually tell you guys. But that's just I single bet every game normally, unless I'm like really up against it. Then I'll back away and just, but then I won't be parlaying normally. I'm talking like if I'm in a jam financially or something, I don't normally I'm playing every game solo and then a couple parlays, not even every night though.
You're not gonna win parlaying fucking 10 legs. Like, I don't know why. I don't know how many more times we have to say it. I like, as much as I'm with you. Every now and then I'll throw a stupid 10 leg parlay. I'll throw $10 on it just to win. Like, if $10,
it's random to me, and sometimes it's not even. Sometimes like we've already done the show and it's in the morning. I just wake up and I'm like, fuck it. What do we do? I mean, football or basketball, whatever. Like,
you're not.
Sometimes you just go in on random shit because you're bored.
Yeah. And don't bet whatever your unit is. I don't unit shame like all these other idiots. Like, whatever your unit is, don't fucking bet that on a 10 leg parlay. Do like a tenth of that.
Now, sometimes like if we give out a 2-game parlay or something, like sometimes if I feel really good about it, then go in on it. But I mean, some people send me screenshots of like 10-game parlays, 8-game parlays, and like, more power to you, because it is a fun sweat. I've done that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But I'd say I did that more when I was 25 than I do now. Yeah.
College buddies and I and it's not our term, we took it, but it's like, it's a lottery ticket. If you're gonna bet parlays, I would not bet parlays and then bet those same games straight. It's an easy way to lose a shitload of money, and that's how you get beat by the books. With those lottery ticket parlays, literally just keep it to $5, $10. Do it NFL Sunday or a couple of big college basketball slates where there's a couple of games that you like. But I don't recommend that. That's like, everybody, there's different ways to carve a pumpkin or decorate a Christmas tree for these holiday months that we're in right now to keep those themed. But everybody does it a little bit differently. But that's not, I think that is the less percentage-wise way of making money than to just bet these things straight. And if you got 10 picks and your parlay goes 7-3, fuck, you lost your $10. Or if you went in a little bit harder on that, you lost your $50. But if you put the $50 on 10 games, now you had a 7-3 day and you came out positive.
Yeah. It's I don't know why it's so hard, but I mean, I get it. Like you said, we all play a parlay every now and then. And I'm not going to lie, every NFL Sunday, because I don't really watch the NFL as close as I used to, I'll throw together a 10-leg parlay, $10 just to give me something to fucking have a couple beers and just give me something to get into the game, maybe. Because I don't watch that fucking sport or cover it like we used to. So I just throw $10 on it just for fun. But like, don't expect to win a 10-leg parlay. You ain't winning that shit.
In college, like my buddies that I stayed in like a apartment suite with, like all 6 of us, we'd put one game in a parlay, and that was our fun for the Saturday and Sundays of football slates. And whoever lost was buying the drinks or making dinner that night. That was like our way of having fun with parlays. But I wouldn't ever I recommend parlay betting. I wouldn't.
Yeah, so that was the Georgetown analysis right there.
Yeah.
Next up,
cash.
we had Siena. Now this one, it actually matters what you got the fucking number at. I hit on this with 9.5 in Siena. I don't know if you guys. I didn't realize I gave you a slide with an E down below. My apologies. Was kind of up against it. This fucking football basketball thing at the same time is brutal. What'd you guys call the game at? What'd you get it at? And did you guys profit off this?
It was, it was 8.5 when we called it on the show, but there was a 9.5 with the book out there, so I ended up winning. But yeah, Siena wasn't as live as I thought they would be. I thought they would be. This would be back and forth, but they never really threatened to win the game.
No.
It was like a 3-point game at some point in the second half. I mean, like maybe 10-minute mark.
Yeah,
full of shit.
Like a little bit out of
halftime. Yeah.
A little bit out of halftime because in the first half they were in it, but there was still a lot of game left there. And really, Siena only got scoring production out of one guy today. It wasn't like a terrific performance from a mid-major punching up where they were competitive enough to win the game, in my opinion. I had Siena on the money line. That was my money line dog of last night, and I had them +9. CLV went against that pick, and I pushed. So that was my one push of the day. I mean, I still really like Siena. I don't think that this performance should really taint that in any way. But St. Bonaventure's got a couple of guys over there that are pretty good. So, yep.
Schmidt can coach too.
Yeah.
great coach. All they do is win there.
Yeah. Next up, guys, I bet St. Joe's here, and I ate a steaming hot pile of shit. I just thought it might have been a letdown from the Mohegan Sun game, and wow. Okay. Look, I'm high on the Hokies here, but I thought it was a good time to catch them napping a little bit. Real Money Kramer texted me saying the Greek Geek is the best player in college basketball.
I don't know about that, but yeah, he's
I saw Rothstein saying I think he's top. Did he say 5 or top 10?
Yeah, he's good.
For Euros or players overall?
Players overall.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might not have been 5. It might have been 10.
Okay.
I can't remember. I watched it like 2 nights ago.
I had the same thought process as you, Colby, but I didn't trust St. Joe's enough to actually take them on the spread. So I took the under on the game, and it cruised like under 10 points or something like that. The total was 156, and this was in the 140s. So, yeah, I mean, Avdalas played great today, 14, 7, and 5, but I didn't really he didn't really necessarily jump off the screen today like he did Providence, I think, in my opinion. That was more like a really good team effort all around. They played great defense as well today.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team together. They play. I mean, I had the game on for. I mean, like I said, I was able to watch some. I didn't get a close eye on it like I can normally do because of the football show, but they look good. They share the ball well. That's one thing that jumps off the screen to me too. Is like they seem to be cohesive, which is good when you have a team that's not. A lot of those guys. There's a lot of new faces on that team, but they seem to be cohesive, and I think that's a good thing. Mac.
Yeah, I co-sign. I actually laid it with Virginia Tech. I didn't bet it. I wanted to fade. I want to fade the St. Joe's team this year. I don't think they're very good with Donahue at coach. Virginia Tech's good. I think they got some. I think they have some real level excitement. I've been as critical of the ACC as anybody over the last 3 years. They're way better than they have been over the last.
Me and you were talking about this after our football show yesterday. Better. I watched Florida State, Florida yesterday, the entire game.
Yep.
And I've been impressed with Miami and Virginia Tech and who am I forgetting? There was one other team I was throwing in there. But either way, short of Boston College, which by the way, I did have Central Connecticut State yesterday. Wake Forest. If they continue to play at this level, I think this is in contention for the best conference. Like I do. Like if they continue, we'll see if there's, Florida State was super impressive to me yesterday.
I think their basement's lower than some other leagues.
Besides Boston College, Pitt is one that I haven't seen either. I haven't really watched a Pitt game yet. Besides Boston College and Pitt, who's at the basement?
Well, just look around, and there's not many BCs in the other like SEC, Big Ten. I don't know if they've got a Boston College. since
Georgia
we lost
Tech's
there.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
Georgia
fair.
Tech too.
Fair, but they've been able to navigate that. But I mean, you could say South Carolina and Georgia Tech have had similar paths, I would say.
I'll tell you what, the ACC versus the Mountain West won't be a conversation this year. Like that had been a real debate the last couple of years. That won't be a debate this year. Like the ACC is not as good as the Big 12, but like they're not far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me right now, if there's a tournament between Boston College, South Carolina, Penn State,
Colorado,
or Utah, I don't think there's much of a gap. Now, BC might be the worst of those, but not by much.
I think BC and Georgia Tech are probably the worst two, and then it's probably Utah, Penn State.
I would take Georgia Tech to beat Utah.
Depends on where the game is played too.
My point is, I'm giving the ACC some flowers here, and I've been as critical as anybody. But this is what happens when you invest in your coaches and you bring in guys like Will Wade, Pat Kelsey, Ryan Odom. You go down the list and you start investing in your programs. Good shit happens. The ACC is way better.
Well, I think
we've also talked about that too. Like so many really good coaches retired in a 4-year span. Was that what you were going to say, Colby?
No. I mean, that's a good point, but I'm saying that we've talked about that before, but I'm saying I came into the season thinking Florida State and Miami could be absolute dog shit. Now, I wasn't thinking they would. I just said they're kind of enigmas to me. I actually kind of thought Florida State would be dog shit. Miami, I was a little confused on. Right now, it's still really early. They might be average. But the games I've watched, and I'll even throw Virginia Tech and Wake in this, they look fucking good to me. They passed the eye test on like a good basketball team, which I know Miami's competitions hasn't been great, but Florida State and Miami to me, both in the games I've watched, I go, whoa, they look like they could be a tournament team to me.
Miami's got Florida next, so
yeah. Anyway, that changes the whole fucking conference to me because we know NC State. I expected NC State to be really good. Duke looks good, like Duke. Yeah, Carolina looks way better. That's another one I should throw in there. They look a lot better than what I thought they would look like. It's early. Yeah. It's early, but I'm saying like they passed the eye test to me on like, whoa, okay. I did bet South Carolina here after I just shit on them and I cashed.
Damn. It was a great
I knew
spot.
Presbyterian. I was like, fuck you, Presbyterian. They burned me twice. I was like, I'm going back to the well. Shout out to my Gamecocks getting it done. Double lock. Yeah.
What happens when you watch the entire Presbyterian game?
I watched the last two because I lost on ETSU. Yeah. I was just like, no way, dude.
It was their third road game in 5 days, and I'm like, they're catching an SEC team that just had a shit game over the week. This should be a blowout. So yeah, hopefully everybody took the Gamecocks with us.
Yeah, Bieniek, your thoughts on this one?
I've got nothing more insightful to add than what you guys said. I wasn't watching this one at all, but looking at the box score, they had 30 plus free throws as well tonight too, so that helps.
Yeah, fair. Man, I ate some fucking it's good. You guys might have to hold this down. I ate like a fucking walnut.
Uh-oh.
I have like nothing in my kitchen, so I just grabbed like a handful of like mixed nuts. And I feel like I have a fucking walnut in my throat. I just have it just sitting there. Just fucking sitting there. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun show here. Great job. All right, next up.
Shouldn't be too long. Only like 20 games to pick, 40 to recap, right?
St. Peter's VCU. Yeah, it's okay. I'll battle through.
2 hours later.
I've always wanted to die on the microphone too. VCU won by 17 against St. Peter's. I did not play this game. What was the line again in this game?
21.5. Never came close to covering.
I think I took St. Peter's, so there's that.
Yeah.
If you follow us No, I didn't. I actually took VCU. So I'm full of shit. Anyway, they play NC State on Monday.
Yeah.
Good luck.
My takeaway from this one, actually, I watched a little bit of it. This Brent Bland kid. He's a senior now. This is the second straight game he's had 20+ points. Against Fair Dick, he went 6 of 9, nice from 3. And then today against VCU, a very solid defense under Martelli, 5 of 10 from 3. So he's hit 11. He's 11 of 19 from deep in the last 2 games. They've got an offensive element to them this year, St. Peter's. At least one dude, like a Doug Eddard or whoever the other guy was.
Right, Doug Egert, I think it was.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. There was another better player, but Egert's the one that is remembered.
Well, hold on. The better player was not a 3-point shooter though. His name was.
It was Casey and Defo. Is that it?
Yes. Yeah. And he was super athletic. He was kind of a tweener, but he was.
I wasn't
super
gonna
athletic.
guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good pull. Next up, Brown, Boston. I cashed on this. I took Boston minus the points against these Brown Bears. Get this Brown Bear bullshit out of here. Did you guys play this game?
I was all over Boston, and they drilled them right from the get-go. I mean, they controlled this game by double digits throughout, and it was a good spot. You had Brown coming off the overtime, tough loss against Vermont, and Boston coming back home for their opener.
Yeah, that was another.
Sorry, hang on. Is this triple lock?
No. I was just gonna say that's another read for Mac, where I feel like he's watched 3 straight Brown games now, because I think he bet Brown the first 2 and then bet against him.
3-0 on the Brown guys.
I think I've watched 3 straight Boston games. I haven't watched 2 straight Brown games, but yeah, I mean, nice win.
Yep.
Next up, we have Mercyhurst and Canisius. I took Mercyhurst here. Did not bet this, but I actually considered betting this one. So glad I did not. But yeah, I was very close to pulling the trigger. I'll put it like this. This was one. If I was on the show last night, you guys could have talked. I'm not sure if you guys locked this, but I'm saying like I would have been talked into a lock with Mercyhurst, and I would have lost. Yeah,
it would have been a battle. I bet Canisius.
Nice.
Yeah, it was their home opener, and they were off the Bonaventure loss. And Mercyhurst, I thought, was getting a little bit too much pub coming off Loyola Chicago, and me and Cap did a battle here, and I got him. Give me the Golden Griffs, baby. Let's go. Good win, Golden Griffs.
I mean, 30 points in the paint for the Golden Griffs to 16. Good Lord.
Jim Chris in year 2. They're going to be improved.
Domination. Bieniek, who'd you have in this one?
I believe I took Mercyhurst, so I was on the side with you that probably would have lost. I was not on the NEC preview. I love that Bernie Blunt is back for Mercyhurst. He's one of their better players.
Great name. Great name. Next up we have Elon. Hey, I cashed here though. Elon. 90 or 89. Marshall 96. This was sweaty as fuck. This one, I watched like 90% of this before we went live. And then we went live. I was pretending like I was listening to you and CJ as you guys talked. And I was just like watching this game and I was like, holy shit. Got very fortunate because for a second, Marshall had it at 9 with the ball with like 40 seconds left. And I was like, good God, they're going to foul. I'm going to get this. We got an old-fashioned 3-point play to get us over the hump there as Elon cashes. Tell me you guys went in on these Phoenix.
I took the points. I didn't bet it. Bieniek, what'd you do in this game? Did you take Marshall or did you take
I laid it with the herd.
As a lock? As a lock?
No.
Okay. I just thought it was a big number. Marshall is off to a great start, but I was just like, man, 9.5 against fucking Elon.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Sabian also giving us $10. How often do y'all adjust the spreads? What do you mean by that?
Alt spreads? Not often.
If that's alt spreads, never actually.
I very rarely will. I mean, I feel like in football I do it more than basketball.
The only time that like I even think about doing it is like, oh, I could see this team winning by double digits, and it's like a tight spread, like under 3. But I still don't do it. I say that a lot on the podcast, but I never actually take the old spread.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason, who's rocking the same college basketball experience hoodie tonight. Yes, check out the SGPN store. Appreciate you, Jason, man. Look, you can get yourself nice hoodies. We got the fucking we have Christmas sweaters I was wearing the other day. There's a ton of great shit in the store. You can get a Lock Dog Tees fucking dog bowl for your dog. You get a puzzle of Real Money Kramer, which I don't think has ever been ordered. So be the first. So sometimes it's good to be the first at something. Yeah, Marshall though, I got to give it to Marshall because I kind of thought Elon was live on the money line. That was not the case. Marshall kind of dictated the whole game. The Herd are 3-0, man.
I know they're playing well.
2 good road wins.
They're at Virginia next.
Ooh,
might be a good fade spot.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's on Saturday.
She's going fat and happy. I like to fade the Herd.
Folks, want to tell you the college basketball experience is we are part of the college basketball experience, and look, if you listen to our football show every Wednesday, CJ Sullivan, the Bet Detective's on the show, and for hang on, do this one first. He hosts the Bottom Line Bomb Show, and every Friday, probably from January on, he'll be on the college basketball show talking hoops like he was last year. Highly recommended. They talk whatever. It's year-round podcast talking whatever's topical sports-wise. They're on NFL picks, Grey Cup picks, everything. The Kentucky Derby, MLB, NHL, NBA. I mean, everything you can imagine. I personally love listening to him and Hannibal Buress and a few other comics as they make the NFL picks. So check out CJ Sullivan's Bottom Line Bombs. Also, look, this is the week of the Grey Cup, man. The Grey Cup, if you know football, this is how you know the real ones, man. The Grey Cup's been around for a long fucking time. All right. And we got the Grey Cup going on this Sunday. We just broke down, me and J Mark broke down this, the Grey Cup championship game. Although I will admit, I thought it was the 113th. Turns out it was actually the 112th. So I must apologize there, but, yeah, go check out the CFL Gambling Podcast. We give you first touchdown props, who you should be taking Sunday afternoon, Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Come on. The NFL games are winding down. Great time to keep the football flowing and jump on over to the CFL Gambling Podcast for those picks. And remember, as always, to let it ride. All right. We are also brought to you by the likes of Novig. Novig's America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you are getting the best prices. Novig's available in 35 plus different states as well. So download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Love Underdog Fantasy for college hoops, college football. I mean, really any sport, but you got to check it out. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries. You can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that and let it ride. Am I still doing stand up? I would love to still be like doing it nightly, but at this very moment, I must say it's been very challenging with a child that is just 1 year old or just a little bit over 1. So have not really done a lot of comedy lately, unfortunately. Been offered, but have not done a lot because you kind of got to be a little more work than I think anyone thinks, especially your first child. When according to the people I talked to, on the second or third, they like know the hang of it. The first one, I don't think you really know what you're signing on for. It's a great experience, but I'm saying like, I definitely thought I would have a little bit more free time than I currently have. So yeah, to answer that question, coming back soon though, I think I'm going to have a date in Massachusetts in February. Next up on the slate, Coppin State was taking on South Florida. They lost by 1 million.
Yeah, I locked up South Florida.
I should have. This is one where I think the show would have got me there.
Yeah.
I just didn't put a lot of thought in. I was just like, okay, man, which games do I like the most? Bieniek, did you bet this too?
I took the Bulls. I did not bet it. The look ahead spot to the Amir Abdur Rahim game next kept me off, but yeah, they spanked that ass today.
Off the loss, and they play a style that's good for bye games.
Yeah.
They play so chaotic like Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad that I didn't bet this one. I let my clientele down, but that's what happens. You miss the show and you're doing a bunch of other shit. But yeah, nice play. They won by 50.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest margin? It's got to be the biggest margin tonight, even including the D2 schools. Next up, Milwaukee and Indiana. I think I took Milwaukee on the picks page, which did not hit as Indiana won by 31. Had this game on for a little bit. When I had it on, like Indiana was cruising, but it wasn't by 31. So I mean, they must have really opened this up in the second half. Bieniek, did you catch this one?
Caught a little bit of it. Indiana looks pretty damn good this year. They can shoot the heck out of it. They took 28 threes today and made 14. And Wilkerson again was money from deep. Second game in a row there. I did a little quick search. It didn't take me too long. The highest, disparity in points, the highest win margin today was Akron over Penn State Shenango, 109-51.
Wow, topped him. Mac, did you catch eyes on this one?
No, but I'm score monitoring. I wanted to bet Milwaukee bad, but like we talked ourselves off it when we talked about the short turnaround, and they ran out of gas in that second half. Indiana's freaking rolling right now, shooting the three.
Yeah, dude, they look great. Then we had this one, which I also picked incorrectly. Luckily, I didn't bet this one. North Florida covered against Tennessee, as they only lost by 33.
They're 2-0 against the SEC and ATS. They covered against Florida by the hook, and then
Did you guys bet this?
No, I almost did Tennessee. I was like, no thanks.
And then next up, this one, I just want to shout out. Hang on 1 second here.
That one fucking idiot.
Well, look, like I appreciate. I think we're reasonable people. So I'm driving my son today. I'm driving around. We had to go to the grocery store. I had to pick up shit. You know what I mean? Like anyone that's had kids, you have to pick up more. You have to go to the store more often than I hate shopping. Like the last place on fucking planet Earth I want to be is at a fucking store. All right, like it's terrible. But I had to go today, and I'm at the store, or I'm driving and to the store, and there was construction. So we're sitting. It was like down to a 1-lane road. So you got like 5 minutes of just sitting there. My wife sat next to me. My son's in the car seat behind me, and I'm just sitting there like, okay. And then I see someone had tweeted me like 20 minutes prior, right? This person here, right? Favorite play on the board. And I did feel pretty good about America. I'm not going to bullshit you, but I couldn't. You're sitting there trying to remember the whole fucking slate, right? So I go American, and I think it's kind of like, I guess, because I didn't have the slate really in front of me, right? So, but either way, I feel like I thought pretty well that American is a good play, and I stand by that. And I was wrong because they lost. But to jump in our fucking chat and call us a fucking moron, I'm like, fuck you, man. For one game out of fucking 13 games we locked up or whatever the fuck it was like, nice enough. We fucking answered. I like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like one game. Okay. I did feel decent about it. I got it wrong. I just feel like, come on, man. Like you're hot potatoing me the best. When we do this thing at the end of the show with the best play, how much? Very rarely do I feel like one is so much better than my second favorite. Now, I do have some that I feel like my top 3 or 4, I do feel way better about than some of the ones you guys brought me on or something like that. But I mean, we're kind of just pissing in the wind at that point. Am I crazy here?
I hate the last segment. That's why I sprayed the board.
Yeah, it's good for clicks. That's the only reason why we've got it. Yeah, American was in my top 3 locks as well. And even Mac brought it up on the show last night. Like they had won the last 3 matchups head to head.
Outright.
Yeah, and like I went in knowing it's a rebuilding year for American, but Dwayne Simpkins is a hell of a coach. And if you told me prior to the game that Chris Caputo basically had a contract that was already inked that was going to get announced afterwards, I would have bet it 10 times out of 10 because coaches always seem to lose that game where they sign the extension just before. They got out. Like George Washington couldn't miss tonight. They literally made almost.
I couldn't believe this fucking game, dude. I got a good amount of eyes on this game because it was before we started the show. They were on fire, and I need to I think my hatred for George Washington is perhaps clouding how good this team is because I've picked against them a couple times. I've picked against them a couple times, and they're destroying my picks.
Yeah, they returned a shitload.
Yeah. They shot 50% from the floor tonight, and that's like including 28 threes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And look, like I hope if that person's watching the show, it's all good. I'll buy you a beer if I see it, but it's like I just think it's cheap to pick one fucking game and then to come out there and give a shit for that one game. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's fair to us, especially like I thought Elon was just as much of a lock as American. So just hot potatoing you that question, you're just like, I guess American was the one that came to my head. I didn't think of Elon Marshall or whatever. So it's like you're then I shouldn't have answered you essentially. And then to hop in the chat, I'm like, fuck off, dude. Fuck off. But that's what happens. You get morons. Next up. I did bet JMU too, and I ate a hot pile of shit here too.
Yeah, this line stunk.
Yeah, I mean, is JMU terrible this year or what?
They might be.
I don't know if they're terrible. That place was lit. Shout out to Longwood, man. I mean, shout out to the new coaching staff. I mean, Griff leaves and they continue to roll here. Ronnie Thomas doing a good job. I mean, they were chippy at Pitt the other night too.
Yeah, I got not much else to add on this. Just James Madison's not looked tremendous this season. Spratlin once again went kind of portal approach. Last year it worked for JMU. This year they were pretty non-competitive against Akron. Very good team on the road as well for JMU, but at home against Coppin State, they didn't pass the eye test either. So I don't know. They're a work in progress. They're probably a team that could get better throughout quite a few games getting to gel together. But yeah, it's a relatively new squad.
I thought they were impressive against Akron despite the loss. But since then, I don't know. So I don't know. Next up. Northern Kentucky and ETSU did not get any eyes on this game. ETSU won by 12, which is, I picked this incorrectly. Luckily, I didn't bet this, but that's shocking to me because the ETSU Presbyterian game I watched about like 7 days ago, ETSU looked like dog shit. That's why I picked Northern Kentucky on the sheet. I didn't bet this, but did you guys get eyes on this?
Bounce back at home. They punch him in the mouth. I don't know how good Northern Kentucky is either.
They blitzed NKU early. They doubled them up at the free throw line as well. They shot 50% from the floor. So check. You're going to score more points than NKU. And I like the Norse, and I think they're defense is typically really good in the Horizon League under Darren Horn, but tonight just wasn't there. Like Max said, they got punched in the mouth early, wasn't able to recover.
IPFW was at Western Michigan. What was the final score on this? I almost went with IPFW. No, Western Michigan won by 12.
Yeah, Western Michigan. That was kind of a stunner tonight. That they won by double digits.
They're one of the more confusing teams so far this season, to be honest.
And Coastal stuck it to Winthrop the other night. Oh my God, what the fuck was that, man?
I don't know. That was my best bet that day too.
I ate a pile of shit on that one too, dude. I had a good amount of money on Winthrop there.
It's just weird. They've looked so. Coastal's not going to be good this year. They were in a dogfight against them. They look good against Campbell and Fort Wayne here, but then they lose to D2 Northwood, who is not supposed to be good this year. They were picked 11th in the GWAC. So,
yeah. Then we had Greensboro and NC State. Good God. I felt like when I had this game on the TV, I felt like this was like a respectable score before I started the football podcast. I don't know what happened. I feel like it was like a 12-point game or an 8-point game or something. And then we get done with the podcast, look at the score. I was like, holy shit, they won by 50 or 46, whatever it was. Did you guys bet this?
I bet NC State because this is your college basketball version of Kurt Signetti. Will Wade is running the shit up on people. I don't care. He knows the number. They were losing at the end of the first half, and they win by 50. Are you kidding me?
I thought I was on the right side of this. I didn't bet it.
Get the starters until 2 minutes left.
Dude, I stayed off of I picked Greensboro because VCU's next for Will Wade. And I was like, oh, that's a circlet spot on the schedule. I mean, they came out a little sleepy, but yeah, they finished like a ball of fire in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, super impressive down the stretch there. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm going to have to rewatch that one. Prairie View.
That was destruction.
Well, I mean,
there was a 10-point game at half, and they lost by 50.
I still like to see it. You know what I mean? Like, what did they do to just open it up like that? Prairie View was at Oklahoma State.
Athletes. Money and athletes.
I mean, I suspected, but I mean, still, I want to see it, how it played out. OK State won by what? Like almost 30. It was 27, I think.
Lutz doesn't have the fuck you in him. Like, well, wait, damn it, I should have bet Prairie View.
What was this line?
32.5.
Yeah, it was in the 30s.
I almost went in on Prairie View, but I couldn't. I was biased towards Big 12. I didn't.
What the fuck did I take in this? I think I took Oklahoma State. I didn't bet this, but I'm saying just picking every game. Shout out to Clifton in the chat. Yeah. November is the worst. Sometimes I forget. And I feel like my son's more active now. Last year he was just sitting there. It's a bitch, man.
Yeah.
The fucking night you were lit. The night Mac was lit on Saturday. Oh, dude, I had a really hard time. I had a really hard time not pulling a fucking Chappelle and leaving the fucking show and going to Africa. I was close, dude. I was like, God. It's like the show keeps dragging on, and I was like, on 1 hour sleep, I'm just like, stop talking. Stop fucking talking.
Who was easier to understand, me or your son?
My son has nailed the word "what's that," right, or the phrase "what's that," and trust me, he runs that shit to the fucking ground. If you think I'm bad with triple option, holy shit! All right, what's that for everything that's out there?
Just make sure that you don't teach him the phrase "Are we there yet?" In the
yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Prairie View, they're covered. Next up, we have Minnesota, Missouri. I did bet Minnesota foolishly, and I ate a pile of shit right here. I swear I had a winning day. You'll see in a second, but I did. I guess chronologically, I didn't really notice this because I was doing the football show. But what happened here, and why did I get my ass whooped?
I loaded up on Missouri. I was going to fade Medved in his first road start first road game with Minnesota. I thought Missouri just was more athletic, and they kind of just wore them out in the second half. I mean, Minnesota played well in the first half, and was chippy. I don't think they have the depth to beat a team like Missouri with all that length.
Mizzou looks so bad. The game I watched. What game was that? There was
Howard.
one game. No, I think it was game 2. I did watch
BMI?
Howard. No, SEMO. They beat SEMO by 5. That was the game. I couldn't get that out of my fucking head when I was like, Nico Medved can cover this. He can fucking cover this.
I laid it with Missouri, but Matt came in like super confident in this pick. I was like, why? What have you seen out of Missouri to make you very confident here? It was tied with about 16 minutes to go in the second half, and Minnesota just went cold. They did not make a shot for the next 6 minutes, and they were down 20. Like, you blinked and it was over.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Didn't see that one coming. Shout out to Max in the fucking chat.
Hello.
He goes, cheers, guys, for all the content and converting me to a college over NFL guy over the past couple of years. As a VCU alum who didn't get into college sports until this show, why doesn't the A10 participate in college football? I read it wouldn't. It used to, from what I understand, back in the day. I don't know. I mean,
he said, I've read it wouldn't be profitable, but don't really get why.
I don't believe that.
It got cut off there at the bottom.
Yeah, I definitely do not believe that, especially VCU. If you go to Southern Virginia, it's always been like a football hotspot. Frankly, you saw Virginia Tech go to the Natty when they had Vic, and you've seen since then like Old Dominion, JMU, and Liberty pop up, and those aren't even really in the ODU would be the only one that was in that area.
Yeah,
I've always thought VCU. I always make the claim George Mason because of where I grew up, and I think they were foolish with to me, like any school that has over 10,000 enrollment should have a football program, either FBS or FCS.
Yeah.
But VCU specifically, I think would be a fucking like a home run. The talent is right there. It's right fucking there, and you're also not far from North Carolina. So like that one is puzzling to me as far like I don't know what their thing is. I know it's expensive, but to me, like
Max,
there's plenty of studies on this shit where like I read like what Saban did to Alabama or what some other schools like Boise. Boise makes a good chunk of money now because they invested in the program. You have to want to invest in your football program. What were you gonna say, Bieniek? Yeah.
No, Max, if you want the cold hard truth, like everything that Colby's saying is correct. Football is a lot of scholarships and a lot of male athletes, and in some athletic departments, they have trouble or issues matching male athletes with female athletes in different sports. In a sport like football, where you've got 105 players or whatever it is on a roster, you've got to match 105 female athletes in other sports. And that's not counting your basketball, your baseball, because there's really good baseball and basketball programs at VCU as well. And even sports that I'm not even mentioning. It's a whole thing about Title IX that you have to be able to match both male and female representation in the athletic department. And that's tough for a lot of schools. It's not an excuse because you can divvy it up different ways and make it work. But, yeah.
So, something to monitor would be if they become employees, because I don't like Title IX. I think will exist, but that makes it very tricky. Also, like VCU, like in my lifetime, I've seen like South Florida was an FCS, UCF was an FCS. South Florida just started their program, actually, I believe. UTSA just started their program. Boise was a fucking community college back in the day. They're in a city that I think like Boise is almost like an anomaly, but like what do the other ones have in common? Like Tampa and Orlando and San Antonio, like they have exactly that to me, where you're in a rich area. It's a city. They don't really have any football to root for. That would be a fucking home run. You cannot convince me that wouldn't work. It would work. It would work. Some of the other ones I'd be like, if someone's like, hey, well, this school should have I'm going to say yes to all of those, but I just think sometimes like the obvious one, VCU is like one that's like unbelievably obvious to me. So Hope that answers your question. Thanks for the donation, man. Next, Mac, I don't know if you want to key in on that. Did we answer everything there?
I think you guys hit the nail on the head. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to it.
Because you're in Richmond, so I mean, I thought maybe, I mean, I think people like football a lot there.
Yeah, I think they should have football,
Yeah.
and I think it only will help. But you got to get it off the floor.
Yeah,
you got to invest. You got to invest.
Yeah. Fairleigh Dickinson was at Texas. I'm not sure Fairleigh Dickinson got off the floor because Texas won by 40.
Good analysis. Agree.
Did not watch a second of this. Probably should have bet it though. Didn't. But guys, did you guys play this?
No, I should have.
Wasn't on my radar either. I was score watching it. It was a clobbering the entire way.
I think my exact quote was Texas loves beating up on foo-foo teams, so probably should have locked it up.
I think I picked it correctly, but I also picked this one correctly. It's Houston drilled Oakland by 33. Wow. Did you lock this?
Yeah.
That was right on the number, though. That was sweaty, right?
Very close.
No. They drilled them.
33 they won by, and the line was 30 and a half.
But they pushed it to they were up 40 at the under 4. So like Oakland backdoored to get it to 33. It was 40 at the under 4 when Houston took out their starters.
Oakland was down
they had 17 points at half.
Yeah, they were down like 20 the entire game. It was opened up in the second half out of halftime. But yeah, I mean that's what Houston does. It's suffocating defense.
Yeah, I think Oakland had 27 points at the 10-minute mark of the second half.
Shout out to Rock who goes, how or why are you guys doing this live at 2 or 3 in the morning? Man, I appreciate the love you have for college hoops. That's why right there. We love this fucking thing. Shout out to Pure Ruckus. We got a Saudi Arabia state shirt t-shirt in the store. T-shirt, shirt, whatever the fuck you want to say. In the store. Go get that. Next up, we have Little Rock and Marquette. Marquette won by 40.
Bad bet.
Yeah, this was a dead dog loser from the get-go.
I almost went in on fucking Marquette, dude.
I couldn't do it. I was out on them as a big favorite, and then they stuck it to me tonight. This is a bad bet.
I think I talked Mac into this being like Little Rock played Milwaukee on Monday. So I was like, they weren't there for very long, but they didn't have to travel, and there wasn't enough time to really mess around at all the breweries that Milwaukee's got. So I was like, you know what, Little Rock could put up a good fight here, but no, that was a bounce back performance from the Golden Eagles.
Yeah. Next up, we had South Dakota, Southern Indiana, and Dakota got the cover. I picked this correctly, didn't bet it like a moron. Anyone get eyes on this?
No, but I bet South Dakota because Southern Indiana is god awful on the road.
Yeah,
and South Dakota is really good at home.
Yeah, they've been whacking.
This is why you watch the show, folks. This is one that I think I could have been nudged in on. I took South Dakota. I just didn't bet it.
This line moved 4 points today too.
It's tough with those type of trends, like because it's always a brand new team every year. But South Dakota was very good at home last year, and USI since their transition to D1's been so on the road.
Yeah.
We also had Samford, Texas Southern. This was one of the best games of the night, from what I understand. I did not get eyes on it. Samford overtime win by 3 over Texas Southern. I did take Texas Southern, did not bet them, so I hit here. I think Mac, you locked this, right?
Oh God, I'm pissed because this was my money line dog of the night. It went to overtime. Always take the HBCU home openers, and this place. I mean, it's hard to win there. You're not going to get a call, and they led probably 35 plus minutes. Good win for Samford finding a way to win this. This line went down from 5.5 to 1.5 by tip. Yeah, so there's a couple HBCU openers tomorrow, by the way, home openers that I'm going to be on.
I took the over. The over was 152, and this thing covered with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So that was comfortable. 183 points scored in that one.
Good for Sanford. I mean, nice win.
Let's go. Folks, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college hoops. They just started it. I mean, last year they threw us a great party in Vegas. They also have college football. They've been doing great in NFL, NBA. It's all there for you. Rhythm's also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets at the same time from any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back, and shout out to the chat. Yeah. What's that?
The chat here.
Oh, Giant in the chat. Giant Raid. Appreciate you, man. Give it us $10. Thanks for the amazing content, fellas. Real quick, I made a cross-country move to South Carolina and have to make the Clemson or USC decision. Wait, to go to college?
Go to school?
I'm assuming that's either to go to school or be a fan. I'm hoping that's to be a fan, because if it's to go to school, you got to take into account.
Be a Gamecock, man, dude. Columbia's wave.
I'm a little biased too, but I'm a little biased because a friend, good friend, is at South Carolina's program too. So like, I would say Gamecock as well, but.
You're listening to a guy who's got a Final Four ring.
Yeah. I lived in Columbia 9 months, and it was a good time. You'll have a good time in Columbia.
But you could also be a Chanticleer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you could go to.
What part of South Carolina are you in, brother? Let us know.
Go to Furman. You go. There's a lot of options in South Carolina.
The Citadel, Charleston.
Charleston.
Oh, a great fucking town. Yeah. Let us know what town you're in, man.
Yeah, that's a heavy one, especially if it's like, where should I go to school? But if it's just fandom, there's a lot of options in the Carolinas.
Yeah, it depends also where you're at. Like if he's in Myrtle Beach, go Coastal.
Yeah,
if he's
Coastal's like a really good community, like they're a big community.
It's intimate, man. It seems like you're part of it.
Yep.
And obviously in baseball, they've had their success. Football as well. Basketball, we're waiting on it.
Yeah,
maybe this is the year.
Football, very good for Coastal. And also, like, you're talking campus atmospheres. Columbia probably has that over Clemson. Clemson's also kind of got that family type feel. Columbia's got the like SEC college town kind of route.
But if you want to be happy, you should probably be a Clemson fan, because South Carolina and the new SEC is deep down that the expectations to win in football and basketball, in my opinion, they don't have the resources that a lot of the other schools do. So
that is
he's in Greenville. Well. He's in Greenville, but you should never choose your team based off if you think they're going to be happy. You know what I mean? I think you should just go. So he's in Greenville, so he should be a Clemson fan. It's right there. Furman and Clemson are right there.
It's like a 10-minute jog, right?
Or you could be a North Greenville fan because they won the other night. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, they did win on the money.
Yeah. I think Clemson offers you a really good array of solid sports. Like Clemson football has been at national prominence for a decade now. Basketball had an Elite 8 run 2 years ago. Last year, they were a 5 seed and were really good. They seem to have figured it out under Brownell, and Eric Bakich, I think, is one of the best baseball coaches, and they're only going
ECU
up program
ECU. Let's go. Best wishes on the move, brother.
I like
Let us
that
know,
type
by
of
the
question.
That was I go to South Carolina a lot now, so if you ever want to hit Charleston or something, well, I'm going to that tournament in Charleston. Come down to that tournament. I'll buy you a beer.
He says I'm a Raider fan, so I'm assuming that's football. And he goes, "Trust me, I know misery." So that sounds like South Carolina potentially.
Well, at least you're not in a filthy fucking corporate dome now. I mean, the Raiders are, but I'm saying the teams in South Carolina aren't. Middle Tennessee, Evansville. Middle Tennessee wins by 5. I picked this incorrectly because I took Evansville. Is Middle Tennessee going to be decent this year? I caught a little bit of this.
It was a nice win, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet Evansville. This was one of my few losses tonight, but it was that's an impressive road win. First time they had played a bunch of D2s, and now they hit the road And they were up by 22. They almost blew this game.
Yeah, I called Mac a little crazy on this one too because we hadn't seen either one of these teams play a D1 opponent yet, so it was tough to kind of gauge. And Middle Tennessee's mostly a portal team. Evansville had an extremely good defense last year. It was the second best in the Valley, but the offense was the worst in the Valley. So it was like, are they going to take a step up offensively there? I don't necessarily think that I saw that today out of Evansville because this is one of the games that I wanted to have on the radar. Middle Tennessee's transfer portal class is very solid. They brought in Kamari Lands, who was a big-time recruit. He started his career at Louisville, then went to Arizona State with Bobby Hurley over there, and this is his second year with Middle Tennessee, and he had a great game today. So that is definitely notable for the Blue Raiders.
Yeah, they definitely look better than I anticipated them to be. Shout out to them. Next up, we had Eastern Kentucky and Vandy, man, Byington. Good God, man.
Yeah, he's turning into fucking Signetti.
Dude, that's who I'm thinking. They had Signetti and Byington at JMU at the same time.
I know. He just doesn't talk shit like Will Wade, though. Like,
yeah,
very quiet. He's like, I'm trying to think who he's like.
Him and the 29 and a half, but I didn't get this right. But who'd you say, McCollum?
McCollum and Iowa basketball. McCollum and Byington are just machines. They just win. They don't say anything. They just win.
In totally opposite manners too.
Yeah,
like and style of play. This Vanderbilt team's super old and deep, and they love to get up and down. They're going to win that turnover battle against you. And yeah, I mean, I bet Vandy. This was kind of expected. EKU put a lot into that rivalry game at home where they fell just short, and I was like, yeah, this is a Vandy spot.
Oh, dude, man, you fucking covered by 0.5 point from the number I got.
I had it at 28.5. So
I mean, I didn't bet this. I'm just looking at when I filled out the picks, but I'm just saying, nice play. I mean, Vandy has looked really good this year.
Yeah,
like, really fucking good. I didn't catch this game, but I'm just saying the score. Wow. Okay. Next up,
I forget his name. He's been here for a long time. He's a Vandy fan. He says Battle for Atlantis is going to be their test.
I know his name too. It's confusing now that he has Damani. Yes, sorry, Damani. My apologies. I knew that name. It's just I'm fucking stupid right now. I've been talking for 6 hours.
your names in the chat.
Yeah, that is a bitch. All the chat's names are all mixed up now. Shout out to Damani. He's been with us for a while, man. Great guy.
3 years.
Great guy, man. Nichols, the Nazis were taking on Valpo. Who the fuck did I take in this one? I didn't bet this game.
Wasn't on my radar.
We went back and forth.
I don't even remember who the fuck I picked. Who did I take? I probably took the Nazis just because of their name. Just because of the.
You hate.
I did take the Nazis. Yeah, I hate Valpo because they're so little bitch ass institution. But I was just like, oh, let me take these Nazis because they're hilarious with this logo. Yeah, that was pretty much my analysis on picking this game. I was very confused by this, but Valpo does win.
That game was like a total slog, super slow pace there because both teams shot it very well.
Yeah. I did not see the post game from Kelvin Sampson. Apparently he lit up the reporters. Okay.
Really?
That's what he does.
Yeah. Next up, Tulsa Oral Roberts. This is one game that I wanted to watch because I love the regionality of it. I did not get a chance to by us doing the football show. I did take Oral Roberts plus 9.5. And damn it, I should have bet this. I thought about betting this, Mac, because of the region, just the city. This is a city battle. I was just like, gosh, I probably should pull the trigger. This is what I knew. I'm assuming you took Oral Roberts, Mac?
Yes, it was another battle. I was all over Oral Roberts here. Dude, they should have won the fucking game outright.
I should have bet this, dude. I know if I did the show last night, if I was on with you guys, we would have bet this. I know we would have bet this. Who'd you battle? Bieniek?
I didn't bet Tulsa, but I picked them.
Capper. Me and Cap battled here.
It's just a rivalry game.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's also was coming off that big win. They're feeling themselves.
Next up, we had UTSA Texas State. This game, Battle of I-35. I took Texas State. It hit. I did get a little bit of viewpoints on this. I had it on one of the screens, but not really. What happened? I mean, Texas State just stuck it to them. UTSA. I mean, these rivalry games. Normally, you like the points, but Texas State was a 1-point spread or something, a 2-point spread. Texas State dominated though, huh?
They did. I ate shit on this one. I actually bet UTSA. I wanted to play them off of that embarrassing SIUE loss. I thought that it would be a bounce back spot, but I don't know about UTSA and the American, man. I don't think they're very good.
These Texas schools, I shouldn't say that. In the AAC, I feel like I guess North Texas would be an outlier. But I would say some of these schools, football is number one so much that it's like it almost hurts their basketball chances. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
I went to try to search for that Kelvin Sampson clip. I didn't see a clip.
It was from the Towson game. It was the last game.
Oh, the last game. Okay.
Oh boy! If you caught our football show, then you might have seen me sweating out UT Martin on the motherfucking money line. I took the points too. So originally I just started out watching the game while we're talking, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting the points. We're good. And then it got sweaty as far as like UT Martin having the lead. And then it was like, okay, we're really going to fucking do this. I was expecting this big push from Bradley, but UT Martin plus 1,100. Fuck you. Guys, UT Martin, we got to start talking about this. I know it's really early. Between this and the UNLV game, now granted, I didn't pay great detail to this because we were hosting the fucking show, but they look good when I was watching. Like makes me think they could be a tournament team, dude. Like I know it's 3 games in, but I think they could be a problem. Am I overreacting, Bieniek?
No, not at all. I was very high on this hire. It took him a year to get going, but we're now seeing him really outcoach some teams. They were without a starter today too. Radakovich got hurt in their non-D1 game that they played in between UNLV and Bradley, but no worries. It was a tighter game, but they cruised in the second half. They were up double digits for back half of the game, right?
I was convinced they were. It was like a 9-10 point game. I feel like 11-point game, and I was like, Bradley's gonna make that run. What are we gonna do when they make that run? Because they locked down. Historically, I've been a Bradley fan for a long time, so it's like I knew they were gonna clamp down, and there was gonna be like a 3 or 4 minute drought. It just never came. Yeah.
It's super tough to win in that building too. And on social media, I'm not sure if you saw it, but it caught some wind and went a little viral in college basketball circles. There was a guy, a fan of Bradley, that took a video of Schulman wearing his suit today that it was 2 different colored grays. It was not matching. And then, somebody else tweeted out after the game, Schulman's going to wear a mismatched colored suit with a bunch of guys that you can't pronounce their names and still kick your ass.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
I mean, that was fantastic for my night. I mean, I had a good day in football too, but look, I'll be honest. Like, this is one where I was just looking back to the question at the beginning of the show, like on the money line, what do we do? Or on parlays or something. Like, this is one I try to take a stab on a money line once or twice. I think that's a better option than a parlay, to tell you the truth. Yes. Like, it's just going in on picking 2 teams on a big slate or 3 teams and just doing that, because this is one I actually thought I was like, okay, it was between this and Elon to me of like, I thought they could win on the money line. And boom. I didn't think they win by double digits though. I'd be bullshitting you if that was the case. Mac, what your thoughts there?
Yeah. I hope everybody listened to our OVC preview. Cause like I feel like we've been high on Schulman back-to-back years now, and he did a hell of a job at the JUCO. He was at Eastern Florida. He's a proven winner, and He figured it out. He went to the OVC once. Now he gets his guys in, and they were our wild card team, and I'm with you. They're the OVC front runner right now.
They look like a dangerous team in March, dude. I mean, I know it's 3 games in, but like, can you like my first thought watching
win 2 bye games?
Well, I was just thinking, like, imagine being them being like a 15, and you're like, that's a fucking good 15. They have a bunch of different guys that I think can create shots and stuff too. Like, I was just like,
so here's my note on Schulman at UT Martin for the preseason. He was 346 and 107 in the best conference for junior college basketball. And he did that at East Florida State College, like Mac mentioned. They had won 7 games the final year, like without him. They were in an 11-year tournament drought. Schulman won Coach of the Year 9 times in 14 seasons he was there. They won 10 straight conference championships, 11 total. They went to the Final Four twice with 3 Elite Eights. And that was a program that had won 7 games the year prior to him arriving.
He knows what the fuck he's doing.
And it goes back. I feel like I pound the table every year on this point. The JUCO guys have an advantage in this new landscape because that's what they were doing for 10, 15, 20 years. They were replacing a roster. Yeah, there was an NIL, but guys like Grant McCaslin and Chris Beard, they were JUCO heads, man. They were JUCO bandits, and they grinded their way up. They made their name, and then now they're fucking winning at a high level. These JUCO guys translate to this portal era where you got to replace your old team every year.
And Schulman's regularly tapped into the Euro market in the JUCOs, and he's brought it into UT Martin with success now.
Watch out for them, dude. I could just see them.
His name's going to be on the carousel come March.
They gotta stay healthy, man. Because I don't know about their depth, but I can tell you this, man. If they play like I've seen this or UNLV when I got better eyes on than tonight's one, but they could be a fucking problem. They could be a problem for somebody.
The UNLV one was almost never in doubt. This one was a little bit of a closer game, but yeah.
I wish I would have bet this. I should have bet this because I took Bryant and Bryant won 82-75. They covered the number with a 1-point favorite, I think it was.
Yeah.
Didn't bet this. Anyone bet this?
No bet. Good win for Jamie and Christian game 1.
Then I did cash on this. Took Cal Poly, and the point of this line was a ridiculous line. I know they still won by 14, but what was it, 18.5? Some of you guys took Cal Poly with me.
No, I stayed off it. I usually like to lay it with the Mountain West teams at elevation. The Mountain West went 0 for ATS tonight in the late window.
I'd say Colorado State seems so new.
Yeah, almost took a couple of L's outright. I was on Cal Poly. I didn't bet this one, but got that pick right.
Well, I got this one right, but I also got this one wrong. God damn it, man. Fucking Lavin got me.
They were winning with 4 minutes to go, too, in this one.
Did you bet this, too?
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve Lavin. Nice win. Talked to Steve at media days. He was high on his team, but after that lemon he gave me, who are they playing with? I ate shit on them a couple nights ago.
Idaho State.
Yeah.
We were talking about it last night. He's lost to Idaho State 2 years in a row and now beaten Idaho 2 years in a row. And it makes no fucking sense because Idaho's 10 times better.
This was a battle of me versus, I think, Noah and Capper and the chat. Nobody wanted Lavin.
And me.
Oh, yeah. Lavin came through for me, baby. Good job, Lavin.
I didn't get any. This one I might throw in tomorrow morning while I'm having breakfast.
They were the better team. I mean, they were up 15 at one point.
And Nick's right, too. There was some shoving in this one.
Yeah. He owns the Vandals for whatever reason.
Shout out to Jerry Davis. Anyone on UT Martin futures? No, but I think I might get on those if you could find those right now. I should be on a UT Martin future. Fuck.
I mean, what kind of future are we talking about? Like
to make the NCAA tournament? I don't know.
You got to find those markets though.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are active.
Yeah, Steve Lavin. For shout out to Steve Lavin, friend of the program. He's been on the show before. Next up, this one I did hit. All right. I did. I mean, I didn't bet this, but I'm saying I picked this correctly with San Diego going up to Fresno at the Save Mart Center. Mac, did you get cute and take the Save Mart Center?
I took Fresno, but I did not bet it. I was smart. I was smart and disciplined. I wanted to bet Fresno so bad, and then I go, no, I can't do it. This team is too unpredictable.
I bet UC San Diego. And
there we go.
We were talking about it like with you guys watching, what was it, Presbyterian? San Diego is a team that I've caught early, and I'm buying in a little bit more than I was in the preseason. I wasn't as high in the preseason because Clint Allard was like never a head coach, but it's a very similar team to last year. Just I don't know if they're going to be as good, but like similar identity is what I mean there. And yeah, I trusted that a little bit more than the chaotic Fresno.
Yeah, I took UCSD, but I didn't bet this. One thing, if I had to say one, there was like two games that I probably would have bet if I just could think about it a little longer, or if I was on the show. One of them was this one right here. Weber State was getting like 21 points. These schools are not far from one another.
I know. I didn't want to go against the Spectrum though.
That was I think that was my hesitation too. But like, I still couldn't believe that number. I was like,
yeah,
what was it? It was like 21.5 or something, right? What it was like?
It never came.
What? 10-point win by Utah State.
Utah State shot it like shit too.
Yeah.
Well, it's a get up spot because you hear about Utah State nonstop. These Weber State fans probably get the same local TV. Yeah. The players, you know what I mean? So you're just like, they never talk about us, these motherfuckers, right? Like, I'm telling you, I should have pulled the trigger on this. This is like the Tulsa Oral Roberts one all over again, dude.
Aggies went 3 of 23 from deep today.
Yeah, Calhoun was not happy with this team to Nick's point.
Also, I did hit on this, but didn't bet it, as South Dakota State covered against Oregon. Did you guys bet this?
Yeah, I bet Oregon. I thought Oregon, this would be the get up spot, but no, they've looked like shit.
They have been very disappointing.
They do not pass the eye test, man.
But I feel like that's a common trait from Altman's teams of late.
Yeah,
they dressed this one up big time.
Yeah,
this was a dogfight.
Oh shit! They almost did cover. I thought this was like a 7-point game. I didn't realize.
Well, it was a 7-point game for 38 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was on Peacock, so I didn't watch it.
It was on my main screen for a little bit.
This guy, Corporate Bieniek over here, huh?
I tell you, I like the presentation of Peacock.
Yeah,
bold take.
It's a worst take. Is that his worst take? That's got to be his worst take, right?
Top 5. He's had a couple that are
excluding broadcast.
Detroit Lions bullshit, you know.
Excluding broadcast crew, it is the best presentation for college basketball, college football too.
Oh my god, the college football one is
presentation. It's so crisp.
Well, you can't say, because that presentation is
high
everything
quality
that they're
cameras,
presenting you with. Okay, so say the cameras. Say the
That's
cameras.
presentation.
No, presentation is also your announcers, your intro.
No, that's the broadcast.
No, that's everything. Presentation is your whole fucking package. All right, it's what they're presenting you with.
I went to school and worked in presentation and video production, and like that's the kind of stuff I'm a little nerdy about.
They suck. I fucking can't stand there. I think by far. Now, I'll give you the camera quality looks good. It does. But every other aspect, from announcing to the intro to the booth when they go to the studio, awful. Like I almost think you couldn't do a worse job for football. I don't know, basketball, maybe it's been a minute since I watched, but for football, we were joking about this on the football show, but Bieniek, I don't think you were there. I was like, it's almost like an SNL bit to me. I'm like, they can't be fucking really serious right now with Matt Castle and all those guys. Like sometimes it's like, and what I find hilarious is Matt Castle would you'll catch him staring at the camera sometimes. Like he's in the middle of talking and it looks like a guy that's never been on camera, right? And he just looks back at the camera and looks into it. It's just a terrible production. I just think it's a really bad production. But the camera quality is, to your point, I will say, it is fire camera quality. Next up, we have North Texas, Oregon State. Guys, I had Oregon State +2. It pushed, or I'm sorry, -2. It pushed. I didn't bet this, but I'm saying on the picks, I took Oregon State here. I understand this was chaos. Did Bieniek bet this? Is that why he left?
I bet Oregon State too. It was never the right side. I
didn't. Did Bieniek bet Oregon State?
I don't remember if he did it or not.
I didn't bet this game. I just picked it.
I picked North Texas.
Okay.
But I watched it. It was nightmaric.
North Texas blew a 13-point lead with 7 minutes. They also had like a 7-point lead at the under 4 timeout. They had a 2-point lead with like 10 seconds left, and they give up a layup. Or no, they fouled the guy. They fouled the guard for Oregon State. He makes both free throws. They race it up that fucking half court, and they call timeout. They're out of timeouts. And I was like, damn it, Oregon State's not going to cover because they're going to make both free throws, and then North Texas is going to have an out-of-bounds play. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Oregon State.
Unbelievable loss. Like, this is like North Texas kicking themselves. They were the better team. They should have won the game outright.
Yeah, North Texas called a timeout with no timeouts. It was a flagrant foul. Oregon State steps up to the line and hits both, and it was over.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm going to rewatch in the morning.
That happened with 4 seconds left. It was a foul, 2 free throws. North Texas races down the court. They take a timeout when they didn't have it.
Unbelievable.
And all of that happened within 4 seconds for them to lose this game. Very
unbelievable.
I've seen that before, unfortunately.
Chris Webber. You got somebody in the chat saying he wants to go to the games tomorrow.
Which games? What are we talking about?
No, he wants to go right to the picks. That's what he wants.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look, man.
Welcome to the show.
We like college basketball. We're not one of these tout pick thing. You know what I mean? Like
there.
Yeah. Dixie State was at Hawaii taking on Manhattan. Guys, I picked Dixie State. Did not bet this because it was in fucking Hawaii. Actually, here's what's hilarious. I didn't realize it was in Hawaii when I was building the slide at first. And I was like, oh, this is at Manhattan. I think I like Manhattan a lot. Right. Yeah. And then I saw it was in Hawaii. I was like, oh, no. Let me take Dixie State. And then Manhattan still goes to the island and beats them 79-75. Who'd you get? Did you guys anyone bet this?
I locked
Mac into a lock.
Yeah. We battled Capper. Capper, where's Capper at? He's tired tonight. He's not in the chat. He got killed on the lock battles tonight. This is a battle against him. The Jaspers, better coach. Gallagher's a way better coach, and they had just gotten killed by USC. Nice bounce back, and now they'll play Hawaii.
That was the USC game. I think I forgot.
Yeah, there was no travel out
so
there.
They actually had the travel edge.
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
That was our angle. They had the better coach and they had shorter travel.
Yep.
And then this game here, I took these pilots. I should have done a pilot parlay. This line was what was this? I covered.
They had a 16-point halftime lead and went through the motions and got back.
They lost by the hook.
You guys bet this?
Yeah.
My favorite play of the day.
They always cover in that building, and they went through the fucking motions in the second half.
And I liked it off of the Memphis loss. Like, they were really not competitive for a bulk of that game against Memphis. So I felt like Gerlifson would get them right and, have a fire under their ass. And for what it's worth, they were up 20 in this one, and they just slowly melted away that lead late. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I didn't bet that. I just picked Portland. Next up, I did bet this. I ate shit on Eastern Washington here. What the hell was this, by the way? Eastern Washington got drilled.
This is a good old Mac and Noah double lock and lock battle.
Seattle. Yeah, we locked up the crack house. They just lost a home game, and E-Dub got him last year outright as a dog. It was like, come on. Like, Seattle's got to get up here.
Yeah, Mac talked me into this
8.5.
So
this was like the same analysis for me as like Oral Roberts Tulsa was like you had to take the points in this game, but you guys were right. I was wrong.
That was a drill.
Like 30, right?
It was not close.
Was it lit? I knew it was. I thought it might be really lit.
It was lit.
It was lit. It didn't like come through the TV a ton, but there were a lot of people there.
Shout out to you guys on that play there. I'm sorry, Long Beach. I took them in the points, didn't bet them. These dirtbags went into Stockton, California. Almost won it outright.
Yep.
This is a 1-point game with what, a minute left? Pacific wins by 3. I think Long Beach has now solidified themselves as potentially the worst team in California because Bakersfield. How about Bakersfield the other night? What the fuck was that?
How the fuck did they win?
Oh my god! I still feel filthy about that. Shout out to Dilly Daggers, giving us $5. I saw Bedlam is happening this year. Immediately went to grab tickets. It's at the OKC Thunder Arena. Disgusting. Leave neutral sites for March Madness. Amen. Amen. What is it hard to go to Stillwater to Norman? Stop. Shut the fuck up. Anyone get eyes on this game?
I had it on while we were doing the football show, but I don't have deep analysis on it. I mean, it was close. It was entertaining.
I had a bet in it, but this was not a game that I was interested in watching in the night slate. This is another under of mine that cruised. The total was 144.5, and I had to ask Mac to double check that for me too, because it was just unbelievably high. I didn't lock it when we were going through the games, and I was like, you know what? I'm going in on that because that's unbelievable that you're expecting 70 points from Long Beach State. Yeah, this one was good. The totals today went 4-0 for me. We'll talk about another one real quick here.
Maybe right here, Montana State, Stanford. You're welcome for this fly ass fucking slide that I made here.
Yeah.
All right. The Montana State one, and I found that logo. I was like, okay, why are you not rocking this all the time?
So why is the one guy looking left and the two other?
No idea.
Right?
No idea, dude. I found this shit from like a program that they had back in the day.
Bro, Montana State was fucking live. They were up 6 with 8 minutes left. How did they lose by 9? This was a lock. I locked up Montana State.
Nice play. I stayed away. I mean, if anything, I think I took Stanford, but I didn't bet this. Interesting. How about this one, man? This one's fucking hilarious. Nevada. Can we talk about their season so far?
I hate them.
I don't think they're good.
Doing peyote with Steve is an adventure, and so is their season. Remember when they beat La Tech by like 50 in the opener?
Yeah, but Louisiana Tech's not supposed to be good either. They have a whole JUCO transfer portal team, so it's like they were gonna get drilled game 1 no matter what. Yeah, and it was the 700th win too, right? And then Pacific by 1 and Southern Illinois in overtime. Man, I mean. They're living on the fucking edge, man. I love it. But good God. I did pick this one correctly, but I'm curious what you guys did here.
I bet Nevada. I felt great about it. I thought they'd bounce back off that disappointing game on Saturday. I was like, oh, this is a great spot. Southern Illinois hitting the road. Now, Alfred, God, he's a favorite.
I took the Salukis.
Favorite.
And then the one I sent you guys a slide last night, you guys couldn't get there for me. You guys weren't paying attention to your phones. I sent that shit early too, man. I sent that shit like, I don't know, early, I'll say.
But we fucking, this was sweat free.
Valley State, I got 42.5.
Cover this shit easy.
On the island.
Last night, the napkin had it at 28. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just took the under, and that was sweaty. The under came through, but that one was much sweatier than the spread.
I couldn't believe how many people in the comments were willing to lay 41.5 with Hawaii.
Dude, well, when we got burned on,
too.
When we got burned, we got burned on Commerce.
Well, no, that was a rigged game. That was a rigged game. They shot 55 free throws in that game.
And they took like 30 in the first half.
That needs to be investigated. I should call that card I have. But
that's more refs maybe than Hawaii players.
But this line, I was like, impossible. There's just not enough time.
Right? They were getting treated like fucking the Gators. Like
they gave up.
What are they playing? Florida Gators or are they playing Hawaii? You playing UConn? What the fuck are we talking about here?
I was like, it's why go out there to be a part of a tournament if you're getting 42.5 in the first game? Like I had to go in on Valley State there.
Commerce allowed more points than Valley State did. Like,
I'm sorry, if you laid the 41.5 at Hawaii, you need to reevaluate. Like, you can't lay 41.5 at Hawaii. Like, what?
Hey, some people were looking for a midnight bet tonight, you know.
Yeah, take the points. Like, the largest thing is like 32.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's get into this. We got games. We got live bullets.
Game balls.
Oh yeah, shit. I always forget about that. Thank you. Game ball. I mean, I'm my game ball. I want that pilot. Give me those Skyhawks, man. They got me rich tonight. Mac, what are you doing game ball?
Let's go Longwood. Interstate battle, beating bid, wire to wire.
And let's be honest, JMU spends a lot more money on their athletic department than Longwood. So I mean that's a good fuck you game.
Yep, that little arena's lit.
Bieniek?
Yeah, Mac picked my pocket there, so I'm scrambling a little bit. That was my number one. I will hand one off to Seattle, just murdering it like a really close rival in proximity and in program prestige. That was very impressive. So Redhawks.
Yeah, for my second one, there's a few options you can go with here, but I like a rivalry. All right, Texas State takes down UTSA by 11. It was a 1-point spread. That's a rival. They're going to the Pac-12 next year, getting their shit together, sticking it to your rivals. And UTSA makes more money than them. So give me one for the Bobcats or whatever the fuck they're called. Right? Mac, what are you doing here? Second game ball.
Did you give out UT Martin already?
I did. That was my first one. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go Manhattan. Nice little win out there in Hawaii. I mean, nice bounce back off the USC loss. They were an underdog. They went out right against Dixie.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go with the rivalry destructions. George Washington putting up 107 on American today.
That was just filthy. Shout out to Joseph in the chat. All right. Let's get it going. Can I read? Yes. Game one tomorrow. Is this standalone?
Yes, it's 11 a.m. Tips in like 7 hours.
They played last year. I remember watching it. Central Michigan won by 4. This is not in Mobile, Alabama, though.
That was the MAC Sun Belt battle too.
Yeah,
this isn't part of that. This is just a random.
Yeah, this is in St. Petersburg, Florida. So I fucked up the slide. South Alabama laying 5.5. 142.5 is the total. I mean, look, South Alabama. What game was it? Toledo. They were impressive. The Alcorn State game, they were not. And then what? CMU got drilled by Bradley. They stuck it to App State. I'm on CMU. I think it's a money line play, guys.
Yeah, I'm with you. Florida neutral site game randomly in St. Pete. I like Bronco, but I like the higher. I'm with you. CMU, the Chips beat him for a second straight year.
Money line. Brendan, boots on the ground there. Shout out to Brendan Thomas. Good work. Let's go. I am seeing, actually, what is that money line right now?
This game's at Eckerd College.
I've been there.
Yeah.
We played Liberty there one year at Austin.
So this looks like a little 3 or 4 team MTE.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this money line right now? Trying to see the most value I can get on this thing. I don't see a money line. Do you guys see a money line? I'm shopping.
They haven't released the money line. I would imagine it's probably around like plus 200, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was want to see if I can get a little more value there.
Bieniek,
what are you doing here? Triple lock?
Yeah, I'm going to triple lock this with you guys. Cocktail Napkins only got them as a +1 dog. I really like the Chippewas. a lot of the things that Mac mentioned about Bronkma. I think he was a great hire from the Division II Ferris State, where he was a winner there. South Alabama in a little bit of a retooling year, at least early, and they haven't looked tremendously sharp. A win at Toledo was very impressive, but yeah, this is a 3-team MTE as well. Coppin State is the third team, so it's like a field of 68 type setup where Central and South Alabama playing today. Central and Coppin play tomorrow, and then Coppin and South Alabama play Saturday. I'll lock up CMU with you. Fire up chips.
Triple lock. Oh boy. Moneyline McIntyre will be there.
Again.
The Pitt Panthers are heading to Morgantown, West Virginia. We got the backyard brawl on the hardwood. Pitt won by 24 last year. Had to mention that, Mac. They've
won 2 straight.
Ooh. Dub V laying 5.5. I gotta take the points, bro. I think Dub V wins. Dub V wins by 2.
It's a little concerning that there's not one, but 2 turncoats, right, Colby? There's 2 Benedict Arnolds in this rivalry that are with Pitt right
now. Wait, who are we referring? Hugs? Is this a hug shot?
Yeah, Hugs and their GM. The GM flip too.
Yeah, they're both going down tomorrow.
I think it's like I don't like laying a big, I know 5.5 you could argue is not that big of a number, but yeah. I like Dub V as a dog better than a favorite with the style of ball they play.
Well, that's my angle in this one. I'll lock up Dub V. Pitt is changing their style of ball that they play this year. They're making an effort to be a little bit more physical, and I think that I trust Ross Hodge in that type of identity,
Boss Hodge, man,
and style of game. So I'm going to take Dub V in his first year of the rivalry. That is definitely a risk for me that I don't love, but one of the better games tomorrow in a short slate. I'm betting it. Give me Dub V.
Mac, what is your final score projection? Because we know you're on Dub V.
Well, I mean, we did give him the last 2 years because the previous 6 times we played him, we were beating him by an average of 15.5 points. I was on staff for 3 of those, by the way, may I add. This is a favorite series. In the basketball, you take the favorite. In football, you take the dog. We were a dog in football. What did we do? Win outright, Rich Rod, celebration. Each year, Pitt, that was September 13th. Now we're on November 13th. Lay the points. Mountaineers by 20 tomorrow. This is Ross Hodge coming out party. This is when Mountaineer basketball returns. Just like Mountaineer football 2 months ago, blowout. Eat shit, Pitt. Come get some bitches. Let's go.
65-61. Dub V wins. Pitt gets the cover. Pitt gets the cover.
You're gonna blow
I'm going 64-53.
What's the total at? It came down. I saw that.
5.5.
It's
total's at 134.5.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said the total. I'm stupid.
We're gonna go 72-52.
Wow.
Blowout.
Well, guess what?
Revenge.
This is the best game on the slate tomorrow.
Rolls for everyone.
Without question.
52 years.
So I'm jumping in. Battle, motherfucker. Dundee on Pitt. Mac and Phoenix on Dub V. Let's go. Next up, we have Cornell taking on Lafayette. Cornell laying 4.5 at Lafayette. The 0-2 team on the road at the Kirby Vacuum Sports Center. That I'm gonna trust they know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm laying it with Cornell. I can be talked into a bet here. I kind of think that's telling you everything, Mac. Cornell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go in on Cornell, right?
We should. They're 0-2.
That's what I'm saying. They're road favorites.
Road game.
I'm going in. Give me the big red minus the 4.5. See you at the fucking winner's circle. Mac?
I'm staying off it. No bet. I don't like the second straight road game.
Bieniek?
I'm gonna lock battle again. Small slate. This was one of 2 games that the cocktail napkin had an edge on, and they're both early ones. The Central Michigan game, and then I'm going Lafayette in this one. The napkins got him only as a 1.5 point dog. Lafayette at home here. They won their first one against a non-D1 opponent, but they've surprisingly kind of, I guess, hung their own against St. Joe's, and they scored 60 on Texas. So I'll take the 1.5. It's a short slate. I'm betting this.
We got a battle. Bieniek on the Leopards. Dundee on the Big Red Freshmen. Next up, San Jose State's at Sparty catching 24.5. Give me the fucking points. Not gonna lock it though, because I mean I don't really like taking the anytime you get to 25 against Izzo, especially because Izzo knows Miles because they used to be at Nebraska. I think it's like an 18-point win by Michigan State. Mac,
I'm gonna lay it. I just think Sparty gets killed in these bye games sometimes, and I don't know. I don't want to go. I know it's a sandwich spot, but I think Izzo's going to have those guys ready to go still.
Yeah, they're both Sparty. So when you mentioned Sparty,
yeah, the real Sparty.
Well, the real Sparty doesn't cover these large ass spreads, and it's a brutal sandwich spot. You have the win, a close one against Arkansas, and then a look ahead to Kentucky. I'll take the points with SJSU.
next up we have Monmouth taking on Seton Hall. Seton Hall laying 12.5, guys. I'm down to go back to the well. I know we got burned the other night.
They beat them outright last year.
I just think 12.5. Matt, come on, let's go back to the well. Seton Hall wins by 6. Yeah.
I'm with you. I mean, they beat them outright last year. The Lions always, and then a couple years ago they covered
in-state battle here.
Yeah. I mean, Seton Hall. This is also their 4th game now, and how many days? 10 days. I mean, are they really getting up to fucking smash Monmouth? I don't think so. I think Monmouth here, lock it up.
Let's go. Bieniek, you want to get it on this lock?
I like Shaheen Holloway, but I agree with everything that Mac said. Monmouth won this game outright, and they entered the game 0-8. They return a starter from that team, 5 other guys that played some minutes from the team. It's a relatively new roster for Monmouth, but I like King Rice as a coach as well. I'll take the points, but I'm not going to call for the money line here.
I think we might have called for the money line last year, the more I think about it. Triple lock, you in, Bieniek?
I'm going to lock the points. I'm not betting the money line.
Yeah, no, the points.
Yeah.
We're locked the points. Sprinkle the money line. I kind of doubt that they win it back-to-back years, but I just think this could be a close game there. In-state battle. Triple lock on the Hawks.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
All right, we got Purdue, Bama, second best game of the day besides the brawl. All right, Alabama laying 3.5 at home against Purdue. ESPN 2, Purdue won by 9 a season ago, and that is why I will take Alabama minus 3.5. Kind of fascinated to watch this game. But no, but I know Bama's off the St. John's. That's the only thing is like, can Painter steal it with the style of ball they play is so different than what they're accustomed to. But I'm still taking Bama there in that building. Lay the 3.5. I feel like I almost want to bet this just because the game's so big and the slate's so small, but I'm staying away. Mac?
Purdue's got them back-to-back years coming into this. I'm locking up Purdue. I think Purdue wins. I think Purdue is disciplined enough to drag Alabama and not get sped up crazy like St. John's wanted to play a track meet with them. I'm fading Alabama off dropping 100 off St. John's and everybody crowning them. This is still a young Alabama team, new group here. Give me Purdue, this veteran group led by Braden Smith. They played like shit against Oakland. Painter and Braden Smith get this done outright. Let's go. Boiler up.
3 straight years of beating them.
I think it's a bad matchup for Bama.
Bieniek, what are you doing here? You might be able to sway my pick.
It is a little bit of a bad matchup. Purdue's strength is 1,000% that front court. It hasn't been at full strength, though, with Trey Kaufman-Renn out, and he is, I believe, questionable for this game. I haven't seen any news on that. Last year, the game was in Mackey, and Alabama was winning deep into the second half. I think I see a very similar game, just Alabama at home, and they're going to have that late momentum with the crowd if this is a close game. The athleticism is a clear edge to Alabama for what it's worth. In the scrimmage against Kentucky, and I normally never do this and take any results away from scrimmages and exhibitions, but Purdue really struggled with Kentucky's athleticism. And they had TKR in that game. And we've seen this from this Purdue core, them struggle with athleticism in the past. I think Alabama's backcourt is really damn good. And if Purdue can't keep them bottled up in the transition game, if they can make it more of a half court game, that's where Purdue could really shine. But the strength of Purdue is not the defense. And I think Alabama is going to be able to score at home. I'll lay the short spread. Again, I love playing the big games. I'm a big game hunter, and especially in a slate that only has 13 games, I'm locking up the Crimson Tide.
I'll join you. I want a part of this battle too. Big game hunting. We got a battle. Dundee, Phoenix on the Tide. Mac on the Spoilers. Now, I mean, look, shout out to Joseph giving us $20 too, man. You guys are awesome in the chat. We really appreciate it. I think you guys could see the love we have for sport. We're grateful for all that. Thank you so much. Guys, the best game of the day here is not Purdue and Alabama. All right. I know you guys think that this is the game of the day.
No, it's a brawl.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm going to be there.
That's true.
Tip-offs in less than 14 hours.
Well, we also have another game going on. I'll have it on a TV screen because Elizabeth City is heading to Greenville to take on ECU. Lock. Vikings, you don't stand a fucking chance tomorrow. All right.
There was nothing that we couldn't do.
Okay. You guys can stay off this one.
There might be a line.
If you can find a line. Money line, ECU.
I'm jumping in the Massey ratings and I'm looking up what it would be.
Next slide.
Yeah, let me know. Get back to us. I mean, is this the same type match? Lemoyne is heading to Amherst. If you look, UMass football is so bad. Frank Martin looking like the greatest thing in their athletic department right now.
You get an extension with how bad that football team is.
UMass laying 14.5. I can't do it though, dude. That's a big ass fucking number.
I'll lay it, no bet. I'm not betting Frank this big a favor with this new group.
Bieniek, I mean, I think Lemoyne is like fringe lock. 14.5?
I don't have a bet in this one. I'm taking the points. I think it's a lot of points, but I'm not betting that one.
Yeah.
Sitting out.
Yeah. Next up, we have UMass Lowell, Columbia. What is this? What the fuck is this, Mac?
Okay.
When I was building the slide, I was like, wait, we have to take Lowell money line.
I agree. What are they just looking at the common opponent of fucking UConn and New Haven? And they
Lowell beat them by 27 the last time they played. Now, sure, it was a couple years ago, but I don't give a fuck. Like, what is this number?
I love taking the team that lost at home as a big favorite, and then they're catching points on the road as a dog, yet alone 12.5 at Columbia. I'm blocking up Lowell.
Yeah, dude, I actually building the slide. I had to check like 3 different books to make sure it was real.
Yeah,
I like
Hovde. This is his first home game. Like, this ain't gonna be lit. So it's like, yeah, Lowell lock.
Bieniek, you in? I think we sprinkle the money line here.
I'm not on the same wavelength at all. I haven't seen anything from UMass Lowell to make me believe that they win the game, let alone maybe keep it close. I'm on Columbia in this one.
Laying 12.5?
Yeah, I'm not betting it, but I can't jump on the UMass Lowell side.
12
lost
and
to
a
New
half?
Haven and got murdered by UConn. I've seen nothing like to say, hey, I believe that they're in this game.
I'm going in. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle
Right.
the fucking money line.
When you buy the dip.
Yeah.
Lowell.
Double lock on Lowell. Let's go.
Columbia wins by 5.
It's gonna be a one possession game at the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get Lowell's best effort here. And Columbia, I think, is good, but not 12.5 good.
Colby, would you like the Massey ratings line for East Carolina and Elizabeth City State?
I would love that line. See you on cut.
The Pirates are laying 35.5 points.
Actually, you should take the points if that's the thing, because they're both on the eastern side of the state. I probably want to take the points.
The total is 151.5.
What have I seen from Lowell? Shit, but I just don't. I don't like laying double digits with Ivies in general. You know,
That
it has
been
to
a
be
Colby
like
rule forever.
Yeah. So I'll take my chances. Let's go. Alcorn State's at Howard. Howard's laying 6.5.
You're telling
was thinking
me
about
this was an actual logo of Alcorn State?
it was, yes.
What a logo.
This
So detailed.
They needed to go back
this is
to
one of
that.
the best
Yeah.
plays on the board.
Howard minus the points, right?
Yes. Alcorn is
agree.
playing their 5th game already this season. The season just started last Monday. So what? 5 games in 11 days. Howard just dropped a home game as a favorite against Grambling in a game that was back and forth. Very entertaining game. Howard's going to kill them.
Yeah, I'm with you. Double lock.
Yeah, lock.
Triple lock?
No, I'm not betting Howard, but I'll lay it. I'll lay it. Alcorn State's not been great, but all of a sudden they had that one jump up spot against South Alabama that scares me off of the bet. But yeah,
5 road games in 10 days.
Yeah, I mean they're used to that. They're a SWAC team.
Let's go, man.
Blow out. Let's go.
Double lock on these buys and next up we have Loyola Chicago at Wichita.
This line feels short.
It's just I thought this should have been like 7.5, 8.5, 4.5. It stinks, right? But Loyola's trash on the road. Even when they were good last year, they're like, I feel like on the road you'd like to fade them.
I'm gonna be a square and lock up Wichita.
I'm gonna join you. I thought the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna die hard on this. It stinks. Hold your fucking nose and dive into that Patty C stink there.
Yeah, and there will be some regionality, like energy, I think, in this building for this game. Like Loyola was in the Valley with them once upon a time.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I think Wichita is way improved under Mills in year 3. And Loyola's bad. So yeah, I know it stinks, but yeah, we'll dive in, lay the points with Wichita.
Bieniek?
This total seems super high at 151.5. Nothing on the cocktail napkin has an edge here, but just eyeballing that, that both these offenses don't wow me by any means. I'm going to lay it with Wichita State. No bet.
Double lock on the Sharks. Interesting one here in Grambling, as Southern Miss is a road favorite. Give me Grambling. They're going to beat them. Although Buffalo beating DePaul kind of fucks up my perception of Southern Miss a little bit.
Buffalo destroyed DePaul. You weren't on the show for that recap.
But dude, Southern Miss, remember that Southern Miss Buffalo game? The Tech kind of ruined that score. That was like a 1-possession game. Makes me think that Southern Miss might be better. I'm still taking Grambling. Give me Grambling. Mac?
I am locking up Grambling here. I think Patrick Carrera is a really good coach coming over from FAMU. Southern Miss, all in kitchen sink game coming off South Carolina. And now they got to go down to Grambling, play at a SWAC school. Yeah, give me Grambling to get this done outright.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Tigers.
Monkey favorite.
Shout out to the great Charles Walker. Hope you're good, man. Watch out. It's crazy. That's crazy shit, dude. Bieniek.
I'm going to take Grambling. I don't have a lot of conviction behind this pick because I actually think that Southern Miss has had surprisingly a couple of good performances, and I do respect Curry as a coach. So I'll take the 1.5 and say thanks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lock it either. Next up, we have Florida, the airport, Florida International, heading to Baton Rouge. LSU laying 21.5.
Good Lord. I mean, who knows?
I'm laying it.
Yeah, lay it. I mean, they pad their stats because they know they'll get killed in the SEC.
Bieniek?
I'll go LSU. They haven't looked too shaky so far against Tarleton or New Orleans, who have been okay, both of those teams so far this season. So I'll lay it. I think FIU could be better this year, though.
ULM is at Houston Christian / Houston Baptist. Their football stadium has a CVS in it, so their basketball stadium. I haven't done a deep dive on their basketball stadium. What do they got, man? They got a Foot Locker in the middle of the fucking stadium. Houston Christian laying 8.5. You guys sold me this shit a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. What game did you guys sell me on taking Houston Christian? Then they look like shit.
UC San Diego.
Yeah. But I kind of think we go back to the well.
Yeah, I'm going back to the well.
Yeah.
This is 15-point game.
Let's go.
I'm going to lay it, but stay off of it.
Cunningham.
I agree with you guys. I just think that I don't know if they murder him by 10 plus. We'll see.
I'm locking up. Double lock. Houston Christian. Hit the Foot Locker at halftime. Get your kids some goddamn Chuck Taylors.
Crazy Earl Suggs says Rite Aid. Was it a Rite Aid and not a CVS?
No, it's CVS in football, but maybe
so
basketball.
saying,
I get his reference. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That shit is hilarious. Next up, Green Bay. All right, stop it. Both these teams have been very responsible for money lost this year.
I love how his camera went like this.
Just stop it here. All right.
Tommy's haven't covered a game yet, have they?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So I made the slide. I was like, we're betting St. Thomas yet again.
Yeah,
I gotta bet these fucking white guys again.
I mean, Green Bay only beat
I'm
Rip.
so sick of their fucking chest passes, their little backdoor cuts.
Yeah, Gottlieb is going to get freaking Tommied here. Tommy boys alive and well.
If I lose this fucking game, dude, you might catch me in St. Paul.
This is a 30-point win.
In a fucking van watching these fucks. I mean, Green Bay cost me money too. What game was that? I took Green Bay. Buffalo. Green Bay actually played Buffalo better than fucking DePaul did.
Tommy's haven't made shots yet at a high clip. This is the one they make all those threes with all those whiteys.
I'm joining. Let's go. Tommy's minus the points.
Tommyville.
Bieniek, you in on this?
No, I'm gonna stay off. I've lost money on the Tommy's like twice.
Wow, this is when you buy
already
the
this
dip.
season, so I'll let you guys enjoy the victory.
Charleston Southern off the Citadel win.
It's
heading to Huntsville. They're gonna lose this game, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. This is a rig. We were a 23 win team at Austin Peay, and we almost lost outright to Alabama A&M when I was there. That place is fucked up. This is a rigged game. Alabama A&M is going to win. Charleston Southern back-to-back road spot. I'll lock up A&M. Home opener. SWAC. Keep playing the SWAC and MEAC home openers.
One of the 3 smallest gyms in.
Oh, it's horrible. It's a terrible gym. It's a terrible gym. But it gets loud in there.
Southern had that dude drop like 45 the other night, dude. I don't want to fade that. Who the fuck was that again that had dropped like 40 points at the Citadel?
That's a Citadel.
That dude was nasty.
Yeah, it was Bryson Blaine.
Yeah, I can't look. I'm not betting against Bryson Blaine ever again in life. I don't care what. It could be anything. Bryson Blaine was fucking wet. I was like, somebody stop this motherfucker.
Even against Virginia Tech, he went 6 of 12 from deep for 22 points.
I'm not fading Bryson Blaine. All right,
he's
better than David Blaine as far as I'm concerned. He's pulling magic tricks out of his ass, making threes. Give me Alabama A&M, but I'm not fading. Actually, fuck it. Give me Charleston Southern. Blaine's getting him.
Yeah, he hasn't played at the Alabama A&M Events Center yet. That's where the events go on.
It's the ultimate magic trick.
Rims are tight, not soft, tight.
Yeah. Fuck that guy, dude.
We're gonna fuck the Charleston Southern team up, baby. Let's go, Alabama.
That guy's nasty.
I love my SWAC teams. Let's go.
All right, next up.
Overall pass. I'll take Alabama.
Yeah, you got Dante Jackson. He's a good coach. He went to the NCAA tournament with Grambling. Home opener. It's going to be lit there.
You're about to get blamed. You're about to get blamed.
I'm locking this, man. Come on.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Alabama A&M.
And no other show's giving out this one, I can tell you that.
Final game on the slate. Cal, Kansas State. K-State laying 6.5. I'm on Cal in the points. Is this the only game on this late at night? I feel like I gotta bet this, even though I don't feel great about this.
It's the last start. It is 9 p.m. though.
Yeah, I'm going in on fucking Cal. Give me Cal in the points. Mac?
You know I'm Big 12 biased, but goddamn, I hate laying points with Jerome Tang. I'm gonna bet Cal. I bet you Cal leads this entire game, and then somehow K-State pulls one out of their ass and they win by like 2 or 3. So yeah, give me 6.5. I think this line's way inflated. Still, jury's out on this K-State team. Lock up the Cal Bears. Mark Madsen.
Double lock. Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
The jury may be out on Kansas State, but as of right now, through 2 games against Greensboro and Bellarmine, they are one of the most efficient offenses in the country, shooting 56% from 3 and 67.5% from the floor. But again, limited sample size. They're playing Cal, going to be so much better. But I'll take the octagon of doom in the first big game of the season. Come on.
Triple. Oh, no. So we have a battle. You
No,
locking it?
I'm not betting it.
Okay. Double lock on these Golden Bears. Let's go. All right. I can see Pitt getting, 6? Do I see a 6 out there for Pitt, by the way?
Yeah, they're watching this show. We're about a 20-piece to her fucking ass.
Best play on the board. Here we go again. Can't wait to See the death threats I get.
Only 15 games. Do you want to cut down the locks, or you cool with 3 and a dog still?
I'm cool with 3 of the dogs. Fuck the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Just give me one. That's all that matters tomorrow.
Your dog? I like a couple of these. I honestly think it's Central Michigan. The one
I
at
like
11.
that.
I think that's the best one.
Yeah, I like that one.
But I mean, we could do a round robin too, man. But Central Michigan, I think, is the best dog. So give me Central Michigan as my dog. Lock. Let's go. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's start it off with. I'm diving into it. Wichita. Wichita is getting this fucking thing.
Oh God, I hate that fucking line, but I'm with you.
I'm also going to Houston Christian. And Lemoyne. No. I'm sorry. Not Lemoyne. What am I thinking of in my head? What is Lowell? Lowell's the third one.
Getting 12.5 against Columbia.
Yeah, get 12.5. Fire away, Mac.
Number 1, Cheers Beers Mountaineers, second time in 60 days. Not making that 4.5-hour drive just for nothing and for fun. We're going to beat your ass once again, Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt. Yeah, we're going to choke you out. Ross Hodge defense. This is the coming out party. The return of Mountaineer basketball, just like the return of Mountaineer football. You guys are going to be seeing me in your nightmares. Eat shit, Pitt. Mountaineers by fucking 20. You fucking cowards. Number 2, give me Howard. Lay the big number. I like the spot here. I'll take the Wichita one with you. It stinks, but I think that they're way better. And I think that they haven't adjusted to Wichita being a decent team this year. And the dog, boiler up. 3 in a row over the Alabama Crimson Tide. I trust Matt Painter and the best point guard in the country, Braden Smith. Let's go.
For me, I'm going to directly lock battle that. My favorite play of the day on the board is -3.5 with Alabama.
Ooh, I like it.
I think the backcourt is a lot more athletic, and Purdue's core and backcourt has really struggled with athleticism in the past. And they also don't have TKR fully healthy, even if he does play this game, to really take advantage of where Alabama might be weakest. And also, I don't know what the current price is, but LeBaron, I love Braden Smith. I think he's the best player that is in college basketball right now. But LeBaron Philon was the best bet to win National Player of the Year, and I still stick by that. That was 100-1 in the preseason. Number 2, I'm going to go West Virginia -5.5 for a lot of the same reasons that Mac already talked about. But Pitt this offseason made a strict approach to changing their philosophy and approach to playing basketball this year, trying to be a little bit more physical. And I think that when you try to mimic or, be somewhat similar to your go-to rival, it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. And I'm going to take West Virginia -5.5 in that one. I'll take Monmouth +12.5. I think that's way too many points for Seton Hall. Monmouth beat them last year, so we'll see if that sticks this season. For the dog, give me the +200 money line on Central Michigan. I also think the +5.5 is a great bet too. I like Andy Bronkma, and I'm buying in early this season in the non-conference. So give me the chips. Fire up.
Let's go. Can we interest you guys in a money line round robin?
I'm out.
What do we love? Central? Monmouth?
I was about to say Monmouth and Lowell.
I like that. I like that. Phoenix doesn't like that, but I like that. Let's go.
I don't like 2 of those.
Let's go. Let's add that to the card, folks. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. If you're in Morgantown, go meet up with him. Huff paint with the guy.
Need a couple hours, fellas.
Phoenix on Twitter at Noah B77_. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. Check out the college football experience as well, and all of our other shows, Sports Gambling Podcast. Fuck, it's 4:30. Let's go sleep. Till next time, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours, and we out of here.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good jog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you never hit me tan back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause he caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.